Alright, hi everyone, this is Lord Magicus, and we're here for more Merfolk in Modern. So, this time I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. I'm actually recording this league ahead of time, and I'll be uploading it as opposed to the normal live stream method. And it means that some of you may be watching this, later instead of getting to actually interact with me as I'm doing this, but because internet has been unreliable and just made recording a mess, we're going to try it like this and see how this works. So, yeah, I guess we just get straight into this. We're going to be playing Modern today, actually. I did buy Force of Negations. I was able to get them for about 21.25, I think is what they came down to. I mean, that's not an amazing price, and I still think it's a little bit high for what this card is, but I want to be able to play Modern, and considering that like yesterday they were over 30 apiece, I'm happy with that, so we can at least get this going. And it's been a while since we played Modern, and I know a lot of people have really been missing it, so I definitely was. Alright, so what do I say about this? Yeah, we're playing 4 Force of Negations in the main deck. This card I think is going to be absolutely fantastic in the deck and is an instant staple for what we're trying to do. Other new cards we're testing, Waterlogged Grove. This is a slam dunk, easy peasy. We want 4 of these in this deck. Makes blue-green and draws a card if we need it to. Fantastic, no question. And the other a new card I have here is the Collector Oof, or I don't know how you pronounce it, Oof, whatever. This thing. It's how about we'll just go with his unofficial name, Null Rodney. You have like Plague Engineer and Cabal Therapist. This is Null Rodney. Activated abilities of Artifact can't be activated. So it will turn off Aether Vials, and it turns off stuff like Relic of Progenitus. But in the matchups we want it, that's going to be against things like Hardened Scales Affinity and Were Prison. And this turns off stuff like Engineered Explosives and Oblivion Stone and Arcbound Ravager. Very, very important stuff. This card, I think, is a slam dunk against those decks, and I am glad to have it. Its greatest function, though, is not only does it shut down those... It's a Stony Silence on a stick, but it gets to attack, and it can't die to Nature's Acclaim. That is one of the most important things, because a lot of the artifact decks are running green for Ancient Stirrings, and they almost all play like 3 to 4 Nature's Claim in the sideboard. So if we want to shut down things like Walking Ballista, well, guess what? They can't Nature's Claim this, so they might be expecting something like Stony Silence to come in to turn that off, or like Pithing Needle, but they can't blow this up that easily. They're going to have actual like removal spells, and a lot of those decks, they're relying on Walking Ballista to be their creature removal. So if they may, like they have that and like Engineered Explosives, and they may not have a whole lot of other creature removal. It's probably Dismember or nothing. And if we can protect it with Force of Negation, then those decks will have a really, really hard time of actually coming back from this. So I think this is going to be a very important sideboard card. I don't know if we need it right now, but definitely this is something you want in the toolbox, so I would absolutely pick it up if you're going to play Tropical Merfolk pretty much ever. Yeah, so we're playing 2 of those in the sideboard. I am going to play just 3 Deprives. Maybe this should be 4. I don't know. I kind of wanted to go like 2 Truth and 2 Dismember. I mean, I'm also not sure if the 4 Relics is correct yet or not. A lot of stuff is still being experimented with, but I think this is probably fine to start with, and we can make adjustments as necessary. We're only going to play 2 Spreading Seas in the list. Like, Tron is one of the main reasons you want all 4, but guess what? This deck is already really good against Tron, and we have this Null Rodney to bring in against him anyway, along with Echoing Truth, so we're going to have more than enough cards to bring in against Tron. In fact, probably have a hard time figuring out what comes out. I'm guessing like Merfolk Trickster, maybe Mistcaller, something. Speaking of Mistcaller, for this particular list, since right now there's a lot of really fast degenerate decks out there, I'm going to use Mistcaller to try to slow them down just a little bit. Stuff like Phoenix, Dredge, the new Bridgevine deck, and even like Turbo Vizier, they're all going to get hosed by Mistcaller. So if we can manage to not lose on like turn 2 or 3, then we should be able to play a bunch of Lords and overpower our opponents. And between Force of Negation and Mistcaller, this should deal with a lot of the creature threats, and this should deal with a lot of the non-creature threats. And I think slam a bunch of Lords and we should be able to win. I'm hoping that the games do not go long enough to the point where we would need to activate Benthic Biomancer. And even if we do, we've replaced some of our lands with Waterlogged Grove, so we still have that draw power that we had before with Biomancer in the deck. It's just now it's on our land instead of our creature, and Mistcaller is going to help. We're going to use that slot to shore up some other weaknesses, so hopefully the whole plan will work together and everything will be great. And because we're going to try to play much more aggressively, yeah, we're going to try to tap out as much as possible, and we're not afraid to pitch things to Force of Negation if it means we get to kill our opponent faster. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So that is my deck tech, I guess. What else was I going to say? I guess I will still be posting links to the video after they get uploaded. I still have to record these like Wednesday evening, so depending upon when YouTube processes it, you may not see it until Thursday, or really late Wednesday, or maybe early on Thursday. So my schedule's not changing, but you guys might not see them for a little bit longer because of it. And Sunday should still be fine because I can do it anytime during the afternoon most of the time. Yeah, it always depends on whether I'm playing some event on Sunday or not. So if I'm playing an event, usually I don't record till the evening. But if not, then a lot of times during the afternoon. But the days I'm recording should not change, and shortly after, so like I said, either late Wednesday, early Thursday, and then sometime like later on Sunday, should see. I'll still continue to do 2 leagues a week. We are going to do more Legacy at some point, but right now we have the cards and Modern's really new and exciting, so we're going to test that for a little bit. So I'll leave it be a surprise what we're going to do each time, because that requires a whole bunch of planning that I don't feel like doing right now. So there will be more Legacy. We will get back to it, but for right now, Modern seems fun, so let's do that. All right. So let's enter our Modern League. Got our play points. Hold on, let me just make sure. I think, yeah, it just picked the right one. Yep, good. Cool. So, no delays. Let's get right into it. Yeah, Alright, match 1. Alright, we are on the draw for match 1. This is fine because we have Force of Negation and Aether Vial. We can pitch a Reejerey to it. We're going to keep. Opponent mulliganed. Alright. Yeah, you might notice over here on the side I took the chat window and I replaced it. So if this is one of these decks, then we're going to slow their asses down. Yeah, I replaced the chat box in here with a nice picture of Lord of Atlantis, so. Alright, this looks like, ooh. So, alright, humans deck. Alright. We don't have a land, so. We had to slow him down a little bit, and it looks like it probably worked. But the question is it going to be too little too late? If we can draw a land next turn, I think we'll be fine. We just need to start jamming Lords. We can use Trickster to stop him a little bit too. Yeah, well, I guess now the mana has something to do. He has 3 cards left in hand. Yes. Alright, well. We're almost definitely using this Trickster. What do we got? Yeah, we're doing this first. So it looks like we're up against humans, and this is a really interesting build of the deck with like Hollowed Fountain and Sunbaked Canyon. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna trade with that thing. Give me a reason not to. Now these tricksters are still alive. Alright, you have one card in hand. You're dead. I'm not gonna tick it up just yet. Alright, well. So what's gonna happen is we'll probably end up filing in Trickster in response to a creature of some sort. Oh. Let's tap down Champion of the Parish. Alright. So, yeah, that's... I mean, it's not fine, but it's going to have to be. We could have done that in the upkeep, I guess. That might have made more sense. I'm not ready to tick it up just yet. Oh my god, now we have so many Regeries. We're going to hold off for one more turn. Alright, well, we'll do it before he draws a card this time, because he clearly doesn't have any 2-drops, so... Then we can tick Vial up. We'll tick Vial up, we'll start putting Regeries in. If we draw a land, then we can play Regery, untap Vial, put in another Regery. Got another Champion of the Parish. We might be trying to race with Lord. We have 5 Lords in hand. If we can just get one land, we can just obliterate him, because we can just absolutely fucking paste him. Yeah, he's giving us Island Walk right now. Alright. I'm going to tick Vial up. Alright, that's actually fine. Lightning Bolt, sure. Alright. Yeah, we can attack, I think, because then we can... We want to encourage this. Alright. He's at 9. He's in a lot of trouble. And if we really need to, we can sack the Miscaller if he tries to activate Vial. I think if we draw a land, we probably win. Because Island Walks, it will just rape him in the face. Now, I probably can't say that on YouTube. I'll get fucking kicked off for sure. I definitely did not say that. Sure, that has Summoning Sickness. That's not going to be good enough for just yet. I think we're going to win game 1. This looks very promising for us. Countering Force of Negation on that first Aether Vial was so huge. A 2-drop, huh? What can you put in for 2 that I care about? I don't think that you can put anything in for 2 that really matters here, right? Sure. You might just be trying to get me to sacrifice meddling me. Deal. No matter what you could, no matter what you name, I can just, if I draw an island, I can cast either one. So they always choose Lord of Atlantis. Like, there's never a question. Yeah, no, you're not attacking. Look at how good at magic cards we are. I don't know, I guess untap that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We win. We have Island Walk. He gave us a natural Island Walk. That was great. Alright, so, Force of Negation really worked out that time, but it's probably not going to overall. We just want more creature interaction. Do we need anything else here? I think probably need to keep spreading seas. We could theoretically bring in something like Reclamation Sage. I think this is fine, though. This deck has a lot of game against humans just because it makes such powerful boards really early on. But that was also so good. Force of Negation on that Aether Vial, just blam. That slowed him down immensely. So that was so good. We were on the draw. It was just great. Alright, well, this card is already trying to pay for itself. That's good to see. Benthic Biomancer is probably not much better than Mistcaller in this matchup. Mistcaller has some interactions with Aether Vial, but usually the games do not go long enough where you really need to be adapting Ben. So I think that it's fine the way it is. I'm keeping the 2 spreading season because they may try to avoid playing stuff like Hollowed Fountain if possible. So we want Island Walk. This hand looks fine. We keep this. So we have 2 options here. Like, we could dismember this thing right away. I almost kind of feel like we should do that too. So if we go Dismember, then we can play a 2-drop, and then if we draw another land, we can play Kumena Speaker plus another 2-drop. I think that's alright. Let's do that. Alright. Because this Champion of the Parish is likely going to do 4 damage to us anyway. Oh, that's also interesting. It's not. Alright. It can't protect itself, that's worth noting. Ooh, that's also really cool. Yes, we're gonna take some damage. Play that. We've done 7 damage to ourselves already. That's kind of dangerous. But, you know, if you want, I think that's just what we have to do. That's not ideal. We'll be in a lot of trouble if he, like, draws Mantis Rider, though. Alright, well, now we don't need to cast the Spreading Seas. No, that's Mantis Rider. No, Reflector Mage. That's actually almost worse. Alright, well, this is still fine. Alright, so next turn we can play Mara Regery. Alright, our board is still fine here. He's probably going to give Reflector Mage protection from green if he wants to attack. Yeah, that's okay. Alright. So ideally, if this ever taps, then we're probably going to bounce these two with Echoing Truth. Which means, actually, if he attacks this turn, I may be inclined to just bounce it right away. Ooh, alright. What color do you choose? Green, right. Alright. Question is, can we take one more turn off in order to play Mara Regery? I kind of want to, but how much damage are we facing? He has 2 cards in hand. We could Echoing Truth the champions now and just attack for 5. He can replay them. It'll take like his entire turn to do. It doesn't leave us with like a 2-turn clock though. Well, if he does that, then at most we're probably only getting attacked to 9. Yeah, if we play Mara Regery, like, it's still not easy for him to attack into it. I'm just worried about what if he has like another Reflector Mage. That could be really bad. I think it's a risk I have to take because if we attack for 7 this turn, then it does threaten to kill him next turn. And if he wants to trade like these two for this thing, that's cool too. I'm hoping it doesn't have Lightning Bolt, because I think if he has Lightning Bolt, we were probably going to lose anyway. But even the worst case scenario, this still trades with at least one of these. Alright, this tells me he probably doesn't have Bolt, so as long as we can not die, we should be okay. Because then Lord of Atlantis can come down, and then we should be able to just kill him. That's bad. Alright, well. Yeah, Mara Regery, that's alright. So. Damn it. This is going to make it a lot harder to win the race. Unless he, like, taps that for mana for some reason. But, yeah, I don't think he has anything he can use it for, so. Yeah, how are we looking here? We're taking 7, going to 4. Fuck. Alright. We're so close, but we can't quite get there. We can only put him to 1 life. And if we put him to 1 life, yeah, then we die. Reflector Mage was definitely not a good one. Spreading Seas doesn't particularly help us either. Can't cast Regery, so. I mean, the options are, do we try to leave up Echoing Truth, or do we play a Lord and just try to block 3 things? Well, no, we can't, because. No, I think we could, right? what would happen here? If he draws any human, then we die to Champion of the Parish. But I mean, even if he doesn't though, like the option he could like still give that unblockable, and we have to block the other three things. It's still it's like a 2-turn clock if he doesn't. And the chances that like he has, yeah, you can sack one of these canopies to draw a creature. He might have another one in his hand too. What happens if he taps and tries to give it protection? We can actually Echoing Truth it back to his hand. So I think we have to stay on blocking duty for right now. All right. Attacking doesn't work just yet. Ideally, we need to put both of these into play at the same time, so we're going to hope that he just turns things sideways. We will try to hope that he just makes a mistake, because I don't think we can beat him otherwise. If he tries to just play a creature, make this unblockable and attack, then we can Echoing Truth it in response. It's going to make the math like really difficult. Yeah, we don't have a good way of trying to kill him, so we have to just see if he makes any mistakes. And it doesn't look like he's gonna do it either, because if we had another land, then I think we could have got there. Yeah, we could just play 2 lords and we'd be fine, but unfortunately we didn't. So what do we do? If we Echoing Truth this back to his hand, he just gives it protection from blue. We could block it. Alright. I guess let's just see what if he knows what his cards do. Alright, you got it. Alright, not much we could do about that. There was not really a winning strategy there. So, do I want to change anything here? Not really. No, I think we're just going to run this back and just hope to draw maybe a little bit better. We needed the 4th land in order to actually like just kill him, so it's tough, but it is what it is. It's hard to say. Maybe you should have saved the Dismember for the core instead, but the champion would have definitely dealt us that much damage. Well, not like this. Come on. Alright, I guess we're keeping this. I don't really want this. Right. Can we win with this on top of the deck? Because we're going to have to play Breeding Pool, Chimera Speaker, and then we'll have 3 lands. Maybe we do need it. Alright. We'll play Master of the Pearl Trident. Well, actually, I think we should play Mistbinder. I would rather keep the Island Walk Lord in my hand in case for some reason he has lightning bolts. See, now if he plays an island, he might think he's safe because I didn't play an Island Walk Lord, but if he does play island, then we get to attack him for 7. Nope. We're still going to play Master of the Pearl Trident anyway. We have no choice. We have to just go all in. Hope that our Lord Heavy Hands is enough to get there, and then maybe Trickster can. Interesting. What are you holding up? Just lightning bolt. Alright. Alright, let's play Vile, and hopefully Vile will be relevant before the end of the game. We might be able to crack Waterlogged Grove for a card at some point. Let's see, if he's struggling on mana, then maybe Trickster will be relevant. We can flash in Trickster and tap something down and still get in with Master. Well, that's not helping. Alright, well, we can tap that down, I think. What is it? Phantasmal Image? No, Mariner. That's fine. We do have to be careful of this because Lord of Atlantis does pump that up. That's actually really interesting. So if we play Regery here, he could trade this with Master, but I'm okay with that. We're just going to try to get him. He takes 7. Alright, well then this Trickster should be really good. Because we can cast Trickster and tap down. I think we need to draw a land, so if we draw a land, we can tap down 2 things. We can, if he tries to Reflector Mage something, we can Vile like a Lord back in. Probably he'll Reflector Mage Mara Regery if anything. So I think a land is probably what we want to draw right now, because it plays around the most number of scenarios. That's got to be trouble for them. I think we do have a very good spot right now. I don't think there's a way he can stop us from using Trickster on this Mantis Rider, and that should... fuck, he is fucked! It's gotta be. Playing Aether Vial and not... Yeah, that is not good. That's actually fantastic, because now we can tap these 2 creatures, right? It loses all abilities until end of turn. Yeah, we can cast it and then attack. And then even if he Reflector Mages something, we can... Are we in any danger of dying right now? I guess that's my question. I mean, I could just attack right now, and then if he activates Vile, do I really care that much? Like, if he bounces Regery with Reflector Mage, or he can target it, then I can tap down, like, yeah, those 2 things. I think right here I just attack with this. Because if he puts Reflector Mage in play and targets Regery, I can still do this at instant speed. Tap down those 2 things and force him to make like a really bad... Yeah, like he has to block... I guess he'll trade with Master of the Pearl Trident and take 3, go to 2. And then that shouldn't... Yeah, he should probably be dead to us then. Okay. I'm just trying to think. If we tap things down now, he can bounce something and block something. Yeah, I'm not really... I think I like the board the way it is right now. This is a winning... Yeah, this is a winning attack. And if it's like another Mantis Rider, then that's fine too. That's okay. You can go to 1. Because then we can still flash in Trickster and crack this for a card. So I think I'd do that right now. So he can't deal 8 damage, and we definitely... I think we want to see if... can draw another fishy. Oh, that's beautiful. So we're going to tick File up next turn. Sure. That's fine. That actually works out better because we can Trickster, tap something down, then Violin Rager and use Comena Speaker to tap down something else. So 2 block. You need to have 3 creatures to block with. That is insanely brave. Or do you have another Reflector Mage? That's possible. Ooh, alright. Well, let's do it. Yeah, I think let's just do it now. Because we can still just retain priority and still get both of these things in play. So we'll untap the forest first. And then we will put the Comena Speaker in play. Alright, let's tap Aether Vial. Alright, show me that you have something. Because I'm going to make you make some really hard choices. So it is a Reflector Mage. That's fine. No. Alright, I guess we just pass. Well, his attacks are not very good. Trying to imagine what he can draw, because now we can still tap down 2 creatures and kill him. And we don't even need to do 2 right now. Well, actually, no, we can't cast this because he Reflector Maged it back, but he does have to put another creature in play to not die to the board. Okay. This seems really brave. So the question is, you have 3 cards in hand. I don't think they can be that good. I think I can block 1 and go to 4. I'll just do that. Because you'd have to get rid of both lords in order for this to die. Okay, what do you got? Deputy of Detention, alright. Do you have, like, that and Phantasmal Image? I guess so, maybe. Our opponent pulled this shit out of his ass. Alright, well, if he had these two cards, then there was, like, no way we were winning this game anyway. Come on. Why are you, like, slow rolling us? Alright, sure. Then, like, never did he not have it. I guess, yeah, even if we didn't attack, like, we were still gonna lose anyway. Alright, I don't understand what he's doing. Like, clearly he had it, so, I don't know what the point was. I can't even cast it. So I can block, take 5, no, we die. Whatever. Opponent's slow rolling us. Alright, fuck it. Well, we were so close there, but they just drew everything at the end. Like, double Reflector Mage into, like, Phantasmal Image and Deputy of Detention. Cool. Sure, you just have everything, I guess. No! This is such... And now MTGO is just, like, deciding that we just don't get to have hands. I guess this is okay. This is not amazing. That's not actually what I really want right now. This is bad. That Blood Crypt is not a good way thing for us to see in turn 1, because this probably Bridgevine. Damn it. I think we had... Oh, no, this is just regular Dredge. Alright. This would have been a good turn for Mistcaller, but apparently not. Alright, what are you gonna do here? He just discarded 2 prized amalgams and not any dredgers. So this is interesting. You have, like, Cathartic Reunion too. Conflagurate. Oh, that's cool. Where were you when I needed you? Alright, I'm gonna play Silvergill Adept first. Next turn we can play, like, Lord plus Cometa Speaker if we need to. But the thing is, if we draw a Force of Negation, I really want to be able to cast that. Alright. So, what are you doing? Like, where's your busted start? Oh, you have Dark Blast? Of course you do. Why not? Narcomoeba. Oh, shit. Well, we've lost. Because now he's going to have prized amalgams online, plus... He's got 7 power in play, and we have 0. And Conflagurate's in the graveyard already. This is not good. Which means we're probably going to be taking 7 damage before we can actually establish a board, if we can establish a board. And that's largely going to be dependent upon whether we draw Force of Negation or not. Alright. Well, I mean, we even have the Mistcallers in the main deck, and I'm going to be really upset if we draw it this turn. No. Alright. I guess we need to get as many Lords in play as possible. The other option is we could go Cometa Speaker and then Trickster one of these things down to try to preserve our life total. That's probably reasonable. Or we could Cometa Speaker and block that. Next turn, play 2 Lords. I like that. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I don't feel terribly good about this spot right now. Doesn't have any actual dredgers in the graveyard. Well, besides Life from the Loam, I guess. Alright. So, if I could tap this down. I think what's going to happen is I'll take the damage off of these. No, I should not have done that because he dredged Dark Blast back to his hand already. Well, that was stupid. Alright, well, yeah, it's a little bit too late now. I guess I can't block that. I definitely fucked that up. I forgot about the Dark Blast. So if we play Trickster, then that means Dark Blast is going to kill it. Sure, why not that? This is not good because he already has like Cathartic Reunion online. Like we're just like so far behind at the moment. Alright, we can't realistically attack. Is he can start just trying to use Cathartic Reunion to kill off our board. He milled another Dark Blast. He's got at least 2 in the main deck. That's interesting. His dredges have not been terribly good, though. Holding back Narcomoeba, that's interesting, too. So if we go to 6, then can he... He's got Life from the Loam in hand, so he can tap 2. No, he couldn't kill us with that. The question, he'd probably kill our board, and that's, I think, likely what would happen. Could block the... Yeah, I think we have to just block the prized amalgams, like, force him to waste his... He's going to kill off our entire board, though, by doing this, but I don't think we have a choice. We can try to rebuild. He can deal 3 and then 2, and then that kills our whole board. But he'll have to discard his entire hand to... Well, no, if he wants to kill off this, he could discard 4 cards and just leave us with 1 creature. But, no, that's fine. I mean, it's gonna happen. You can go to 0 cards and just kill everything. Okay. Yep, and then there goes the domino, so he did go for all of them. Alright, well... I guess this one. Spreading Seas is interesting, but it's not gonna lock him out here. So we just gotta put pressure on him. Damn it, I could have saved myself some life if I had cast the Trickster, so we could be at 14 right now. He did not find any Bloodghasts yet, however. So, surprisingly, we're still in this. This is, well, okay, he's got to find one now. Alright, yeah, now he's found one. The question is, did he find another land? So he took Stinkweed and Life from the Loam. Okay. Lord of Atlantis is helpful. So the question is that enough? We can deal him 9. It might actually be enough. Alright. No. We're gonna cast Spreading Seas first. Let's hit the Stomping Ground, so that way if he wants to use Life from the Loam, he's gonna have to use the Mine. Or I could hit Blood Crypt so that he can't, like, Dark Blast and then Dredge Dark Blast. No, but he has, like, Bloodstained Mire in his graveyard, so he has Life from the Loam and... Let's see, 1, 2... They're both in the graveyard. Okay, so that's fine. Let's make him kill his land for that. Alright. Maybe we can get there. This is possible. So we can attack. We have 2-turn clock. He shouldn't be able to kill us this turn. Alright. I didn't need to play that pre-combat, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright. He has to, like, creeping chill us this turn. How many creeping chills can he hit? There's one. So there's there's 2 Bloodghasts, so that means he can attack us for 5. He does still have 2 cards in hand. What are you doing? Are you casting Life from the Loam now? Just trying to hit more creeping chills. Alright. He's got 3 cards in hand, which means with 3 cards we do have to block this, because if we don't block, then he has another Conflagrate here, so we have to block and hope that we hit another Lord. Well, that's not even enough, though. Fuck. No, the fact that he hit Creeping Chill this turn was the problem. Yeah, unfortunately, this one has kind of slipped through our grasp. We were so close. Alright, we almost stole game 1 from Dredge, but... yeah, that's fine. I mean, if we didn't block, then we were definitely gonna die. Alright. Alright. We're still dead. So close. That was game 1 against Dredge, and like we definitely had turns where things could have gone better, but you know, it is what it is. Against Dredge, Spreading Seas is fine. What do we need here? Trickster can actually come out. We need the relics. And probably the Echoing Truths. I don't really want to take anything out, though. I mean, the Mist Callers are also kind of helpful. I think we do also want Force of Negation against this deck. See, I don't know what... I think I'm supposed to have Echoing Truth. Maybe it's not that important, though. I don't know. I'm gonna... you know what? Maybe we don't need it. We'll just bring in the relics and hope that's enough. We'll keep Force. I think if we would have had Force at any point during that game, we had a very good chance. This actually looks great. We can play Relic, we can protect it with Force, and we also have Mistcaller. I might end up pitching Mistcaller to Force, who knows. Alright, now we can safely pitch Mara Regery to it, I think. Because we can then play Mistcaller and still hold up Relic. I just really want to counter like a Cathartic Reunion or a Faithless Looting. He's holding back. Interesting. Alright. Alright, come on, you gotta do something now. Is he just gonna try to, like, discard his Dredger? No. Beautiful. We're in a pretty good spot. Means he should probably die next turn. What hand did he keep that was, like, so terrible? I don't know. We had, like, all the interaction this time. I have a hard time imagining, like, what he could possibly do this turn. Yeah, alright. That was beautiful. We are gonna run that shit back. Force of Negation once again pulling its weight. I think we have to mulligan at least once. This has no interaction in it. I guess it's better. Ugh. Sure. It does interact with his deck, I guess, so. Fuck. Alright, well, this is our plan now. Shenanigans is a very tough one for us to beat. Yeah, he just dredged it to get it back. Alright, well, sure. You got yourself a dredger, I guess. I don't want to play the Mistcaller yet, but at the same time, I almost kind of need to. I guess I'm just gonna. I want to hold on to it for a little bit longer. You have like Lightning Bolt. Looks like it, or Lightning Axe probably. Sure. See, and that's why I wanted to hang on to Mistcaller, because I didn't want Mistcaller to be the one to eat Lightning Axe. Alright, so next turn we're definitely playing Mistcaller. Fuck. Alright, please do not get Amalgam in play. You already played your land for the turn, so Bloodghast is not coming online. But you have a ton of really good cards in the graveyard at this point. I'm having a hard time imagining how we're going to come back from this. Even drawing a land right now is not particularly amazing. Nope, never mind. He didn't play a land, so I lied. So now he's got Amalgam back. Yeah, it's two of them. Fuck me. Alright, well, Mistcaller, your time has come and gone. We had one land, and then it got blown out by Shenanigans, and we did not have a force to protect it. What choice do we have now? Like, I mean, we can play Lords and just hope for the best here, but, I mean, the best case scenario is he still has Conflagrate in his graveyard. So, if he's, yeah, I guess maybe then we're still losing to just the prized amalgams, though. Like, I guess we have to try to find... Because he has 8 power in play, we have to find Force of Negation. That's not helpful at all. Well, we're going to lose against Dredge. That's rough. I mean, starting with a fucking, like, no-land hand was not great. What was it? That was, like, the last game. And then this time we just, like, our opener had, like, no interaction in it, which is kind of rough because we have 12 pieces of, like, important interaction against the deck with 4 Miscolor, 4 Relic, and 4 Forces. We didn't have any in our 7-card hand, and the 1-land Vile hand just got, like, completely obliterated, so no, can't block this. It's just not reasonable. Our best line now is to draw Force of Negation, play Merfolk Mistbinder, and just try to, I don't know, hold the fort somehow. I mean, we're in such a terrible spot, though. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we can come back from this at this point. All right, we're done. No. Fuck. Sometimes Shenanigans was just way too tough. We needed Force of Negation, and we just didn't have it. That's rough. I don't know if I would construct this deck differently. Like, I mean, I don't really like the Relic. I think maybe Surgical Extraction should be in the sideboard. It's hard to say. Like, my original plan was to go 3 Relic and 2 Surgicals. But our deck already loses a ton of life as it is. It's kind of hard. And having the really land light draw, like, we can't do anything about that. I still think this... well, no, we can't keep this. Mulligan. We're going to have to keep this. I guess. And we're just trying to draw another land. Oh, we're up against Tron. Sure. Alright, can we draw a land or do we... No, we're just going to lose this game. Alright, cool. We're playing 18 lands in the deck. It should not be this hard to draw a fucking, like, hand that has lands in it. Whatever. Pass. This is just so terrible, because I feel like this deck is way better than MTGO is representing to us right now. I don't know what we're supposed to do differently. I guess we play Aether Vial and just, like... We can't Force of Negation forever. If he just plays Tron, then... And we are just gonna die. Like, the Vial is way too late. Yeah, he just has Tron. What else are we supposed to do? Sure. I guess if we draw a land, play Silvergill, and draw another Force, that's fine. I don't know. You'd have to have, like, literal nothing in his hand, and he has 5 cards still. Like, we're so fucking dead. Rothgar, I love you, but, like, I don't know. You brought this on me. Okay, well, we should just concede at this point. We've lost. You told me this deck couldn't lose to Tron, but here we are, like, you know, getting mana screwed yet again. And now it's too late to do anything. He already has Tron online, and I'm just waiting for him to play any threat so we can go to the next game. This league is a fucking disaster so far. Just play like another Karn and exile my Aether Vial. Ulamog, come on. Alright, we're done. Sure, alright. Mistcaller is not good against this deck, I guess. We want this card and Reclamation Sage. I guess maybe Trickster's not where we want to be either. Bring in Deprive. Oops. We still have 28 creatures. We're fine. Bring in one Echoing Truth. Alright, we'll just do it like this. We have to bring in Rex Age in order to blow up stuff like Oblivion Stone or Ensnaring Bridge if they have Karn out. This hand is okay. We'll keep. It's not great. It doesn't have any interaction, but we're going to have to do what we got to do. Mulligan to 6, that's not pleasant for us, so... We'll play Silvergill, try to draw interactive cards. I think that's what we need to do, probably. I mean, actually, maybe just playing Lords is correct. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Alright. Chromatic Star. Neat. So, if we draw Silvergill, we might actually have a 1-drop to put in play, so we can... That would increase our clock, so we'll do that. Alright, well... That's not helping. There's nothing he can cast this turn that I care about. Collector Oath would be great if we could find it. Alright. You can play Expedition Map, or do you have another star? Nope, star. Sorry, you probably have the 3rd Tron land already because you're just really good at magic cards. Alright, well, we're holding up Deprive, I guess. Deprive was a pretty good draw. Sylvan Scrying. I'm gonna Deprive this, I think. I'm hoping that you just don't have another land to play or another way to find one. Tower. Cool. Alright, map. That's fine. That'll consume your entire turn to do that. You'll have 5 mana, so you won't be able to play like Karn or... Alright, it gives us another chance. Nope. Oh, that's fine. I think this should be good to kill him. Because I don't think there's anything he can do unless he naturally just draws it off the top. Alright. Let's see what you got. Okay. So you can have 5 mana, but what can you do with 5 mana that makes you not die? You managed to get Tron, but what can you do with 5? No, nothing. Alright. Game 2. That was good. I think we just run this back. This was okay. This hand is kinda sketchy, but at the same time, I think we have to keep it. Alright. Yep. Alright, this is improving now. Why do you have a pause in my draw step? Yeah, that's fine. We're definitely going to Spreading Seas one of these lands, so... Oh, that's good too. Alright, so we played Power Plant first, and then played Tower. So let's follow the Nikachu logic, and we will Spreading Seas the Tower. Actually, I probably should have waited till his turn to do that. That was a mistake. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but it was still wrong to do that. Yeah? That wasn't a terribly good turn for you. This, on the other hand, should be a pretty good turn for us. I think, yeah, we need to play Mirror Reedry. And we put in Mistbinder. We just gotta try to stay out of Walking Ballista range as much as possible. I mean, if you want to dismember something, I'm okay with that. I'm just cracking a sphere. No, he's gonna dismember. Okay. Sick. That's fine. What are you doing? 6? Okay, are you playing, like, Thragtusk? I mean, Thragtusk is okay. Wormcoil. Yeah, you've got yourself a Wormcoil engine, I guess. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. What's happening? Why is my thing lagging? No, play the stupid land. Alright, we can still theoretically beat Wormcoil, but it's gonna be hard. Alright. That's helpful, I think. How do we want to do this? Okay, sick. Alright. That's exactly what we needed. We should be able to race Wormcoil or attack for 7, which means I think we can kill him next turn. We're definitely pitching Silvergill to Force of Negation if we have to. We're just trying to hope that he... No, fuck! No, 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 no! It's not fair! Ah, oh, fuck! Oh, we're just gonna get obliterated because he had Nature's Claim. You're not Force of Will! You can't stop us from not dying. And the problem is if we didn't attack, then we were just definitely gonna lose, so... Alright, well, we're not out of this yet, but we're very far on the way. If he attacks us, we can attack him for 10. Alright. Fuck. He has to attack us 4 times, so we're not blocking this thing. Or actually, we're attacking him for 13, so... Oh, no, no. Alright. We can't beat that. Damn it! This is fucking horrible. Look at this. We're so close in, like, all of these, and our opponents are just drawing everything that they need. Damn it. Well, Force of Negation failed us there. You know, that... It is apparently not Force of Will. Force of Will could have won us that game, I think. Force of Negation did not. Tron... Oh, that's just brutal. Oh, fuck. Alright. This league is, like, going so far south. But I don't think that... The deck is fine. I don't feel like that it's necessarily a problem with the deck. The problem is, like, our opponents have just had fucking everything so far. I do like the way that, like, the deck functions, but I just don't see... I don't think Mono Blue would have been doing any better in those matches. Oh, fuck. And it looks like the network is just being a dick. This hand on the play, I guess we're going to keep it. We can force something if we have to. We're getting punished, though. We put so much work into trying to, like, have these good hands where we don't flood out because we have waterlogs, but then we're just getting screwed so hard in, like, 18 lands. Alright, what are you doing? That's not a good sign. Maybe that's Bridgevine. I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna play Spreading Season this thing, actually. I don't know what his plan is yet, but I feel like he has Fatal Push up at the moment, and I really don't want him to Fatal Push Silvergill Adept. So let's just do this now. Alright, now we can easily pitch a Mistcaller to a Force of Negation if this is not a graveyard deck. Looks like maybe it's a Fairies deck. Oh, fuck, it's Thopter Sword. Yeah, okay. This is a artifact combo. Alright, yeah, in this case, Mistcaller is definitely dead, and we're going to use Force of Negation to counter his artifact spells very aggressively. Helpful. Let's go Silvergill first. If we draw a land, we'll play Reejerey. We could Trickster this thing down on his upkeep if we need to. I don't know how close he is to achieving anything. Or I can just play Silvergill and try to draw another land now. I kind of feel like there's a good chance I'm going to Reejerey on... I'm going to take this up to 3, though. So in that case... alright. I'm going to Trickster him on his upkeep. Let's just try to keep him off of doing whatever nonsense he's trying to achieve. Probably Thopter Sword. And now we can poke him in the face for a bunch. Alright, we'll tick this up. Blue, blue. We'll just hold Mistcaller in our hand and we should be fine. I guess I could have untapped the Waterlogged Grove, but I was thinking I was going to play Aether Vial no matter what. I guess if I would... There's a chance that maybe I might have wanted to sack this, but I still think maybe Vial trying to get it to 2 again is a good plan. Sure. That's okay. So we go 1 and 3. Alright, well we can pitch Force to itself now. Can cast Mistcaller, tap down Spellskite. We could also hold up double Forces in his turn. That's possible. Which, yeah, because we can hardcast 1, and then we could also, yeah, you know what? This is fine. We can just attack here. Yeah, we can still pitch a card in his turn. I think this is losing for him no matter what. This has to be some kind of Urza deck. Like, there's no way that he can win from here. Alright. Interesting. Alright, well, let's Do that. Mistcaller is probably not where we want to be here. Trickster's okay, it's not great. I'm trying to think. This might be an area where we need Echoing Truth or Deprive. I don't know what else I need to cut, though. Probably Spreading Seas, actually. That card doesn't seem terribly great. So what else do we want? Deprive seems okay. This member's not going to do that much because of... Yeah, because of the Spellskite. I guess, do we want Echoing Truth? I mean, we do have the option of, like, Trickstering Spellskite and then Echoing Truth, or... well, yeah, you know what? We probably do need it if we want to also have Reclamation Sage online, too. And we have the Oof in order to... or the Oaf, or... I have no idea how the fuck to pronounce that. Yeah, but we do have that in order to turn off Spellskite. Damn it! Why you gotta be riding my nuts like this? This is not much better. I guess that has to stay on top. It's not what I want to see, but... I mean, obviously we're playing against some sort of Thopter Sword deck. It's just a matter of exactly how he's going to go about doing this. I think... yeah, what do you got? Sculptor, I'm guessing. Chief Engineer. Artifacts can have Convoke. Alright. Pithing Needle. We're going to name Aether Vial, I'm sure. Excuse me. It doesn't matter. We have 3 lands, so you're not shutting us off by that. I mean, alright. Like, we're just hoping to slam Rageries until we win. Heartless Summoning. Oh, that's not good. So this is a combo deck, and yeah, Heartless Summoning is definitely a card. So we might just be bringing in some Chief Engineer, right? Oh, we copied Pithing Needle. Oh, I guess I probably should have cracked Delta first. Yeah, that was a mistake. Alright. Now we can't cast Ragery, and that's all me, because I'm stupid. And look, we would have easily probably won this. He has 3 cards in hand. I am just so fucking out of it right now. I'm so frustrated with the last 3 matches where we were so close to winning, and then it was just stolen away from us. And now this one I'm throwing away. I'm still not sure what's going on here, because Heartless Summoning is a total pony card. You can't use your Polluted Delta now either! What the hell? Alright, sure, I guess it's gonna be like that. You cut off your nose despite your face. Look at this, though. If we were playing all one fetch land, we would be so screwed right now. That's neat. Alright, let's see if we can bait him into making a terrible block. We'll attack with Cubenna Speaker, and then if he wants to block, we'll flash in Trickster and give it +1/+1 from another Merfolk being on the field. Then his thing will die, so it's a good plan. Let's hope it works. Looks like we have lagged out for a minute. Get wrecked, opponent. Get dunked on. Alright. It's fine. Like, he has 2 of them. I'm sure it might not be that important, so... I don't know, maybe he's gonna be like, I have like Slaughter Pact or something, I don't know. That was good though. We needed something. Grand Architect, alright. So tap and untap blue creature to add 2 colorless. Alright. The land would help. We can cast Regeries. That's fine. Let's not make the same mistake with this. So you have like all of your engine pieces. So where's your actual combo? What combo do you have that you're gonna like win with? Just another Grand Architect. That's not gonna actually do it though. Oh, all right. So what's his plan? Damn it. We can just attack with these 2. The question is, do we want to? Because he has 1 card in hand right now. He's got to have like a million mana for artifacts, though. I don't know what artifact he's hoping to find, but you know what? We got to play the Regeries first, I think. Because we have to keep attacking his life total. Sure, let's tap down this thing. Let's see if we can dodge a draw for a turn. That's fine. But he probably has to, yeah, he has to, like, kill us next turn or he's dead. He has to block 1 thing, too, so. Alright. So what the hell's going on? Nope, he didn't have anything. So we didn't actually get to see what the hell his deck did, but we just crushed it. Despite the fact that I almost threw away that game. Alright. Can we get back like 50 play points, please? That would be excellent. I'd love that. This is fine. We're gonna keep... Okay, so this is Tron, so we should be good here. So against Tron, how do we want to go about this? We can get an island, play Vial. We might have to shock ourselves in this at some point. Chances are we will... Because this is Tron, we will probably throw away Silvergill Adept, I think. It's actually kind of... It's really close between Silvergill and Regery. But the Force of Negation is going to help. Alright, sure, you can Stirrings. We just have to put as much of a clock on the board as possible. Alright, sure, you have an Expedition map. Yeah, you can do that. Play it. Next turn you can crack it. That wasn't the best sequencing for you. Kamena Speaker, that's actually fine. So, yeah, then I guess we play Breeding Pool. Which means Silvergill is probably the force food. We'll play Kamena Speaker, then we'll be able to attack him for 7, I think. Alright, never mind. Silvergill, you're no longer force food. Mistcaller is force food. Can we draw something? That's actually fine. Yeah, because then next... So we can play Regery now... Or, no, actually... So, what are our options? We can go Regery and Mistcaller. Well, we're definitely playing this. Alright, so... We can attack... Well, we're definitely attacking for 7, so then we need to... Yeah, because it'll be... Yeah, so we need to be able to attack for 13 the turn afterwards. So once that's on the field, then that will be 3, 6, and then... So it's 14. So I guess it really doesn't matter that much. So can we play around anything like Dismember? If we put Regery out... No, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, we could play these two and then Regery next turn. If we do that, then we have more things to actually attack with, which maybe is relevant if there's... Alright, we'll play the Mistbinder and the Mistcaller. Because if we do that, we're still guaranteed to just... Hopefully we'll just bait him into playing like Ugin or Ulamog, and then he'll just die. Because this will just kill him anyway. But I think if we do it like this, then we can theoretically draw another Lord, and then might kill him. Because a Lord now adds 2 extra power instead of just 1. That might be relevant, I'm not sure. Alright, just not Ulamog. Alright, you lose. Get dunked on, opponent! Force of negation, eat shit. Alright, that worked out beautifully. Alright, so what do we say? We want this, we want this, we want these deprives, and we need Echoing Truth. So Mistcaller was not that good, and what else do we say? Trickster was not that good. I think everything else stays. I mean, we could bring this in, but we already have 1 Truth and 2 Reclamation Sages to deal with Bridge, and that's assuming we choose not to counter it. I'm fine with taking that risk. There's also the possibility we could go underneath Bridge anyway, so... Alright, let's see. How good at Magic cards are you? Our day could definitely be going better, but it could also be going worse, so... I think this list has potential. Alright. Kept 7. What do we got here? 2 Lords. We have to keep it. I'm not excited about it, but I think this is something we just have to keep. Yeah. That's about as good as it gets. That's actually about as good as it gets, too. That buys us some time. Alright, well, we have to spreading seize him now. Nope. Lag. I would love to pay 2. So he played the power plant second. Beautiful. If we're lucky, we can draw Force or a Kamina Speaker. Either one would be acceptable. So he got mine, that's fine. I'm surprised he didn't get Power Plant because there's only 3 of those left in the deck and he has a better chance of actually drawing mine. Unless he just has another Power Plant in his hand, that's possible. Or he just knows he can find it right now. Star. Alright. Alright, maybe his hand is just going to be garbage. Alright, so I guess Silvergill first. Because we need to try to draw something. And we'll play Regery. And just hope to dodge for a turn. No, fuck. We did not dodge. He had it the whole time. Alright. Let's see. How can we do this? Spatial Contortion, yeah. So you have 6 mana left. Oblivion Stone. Alright, if we can draw a Collector Oath, then we're in good shape. So what are the best odds we have right now? Drawing Regery doesn't really. Yeah, if we take it up, it doesn't matter. No, we have to leave it on 2. Alright. Come on. One time. Just let us blow out this Oblivion Stone just one time by top decking it like a boss. Also, if we could stop with the lag, that would be cool too. On the plus side, at least it's only on my side and it's not on the recording. You're just experiencing the pain with me, but you're not experiencing the quality loss and the random cutting in and cutting out of audio from it, so. Come on. Damn it. Well, we are so boned. I guess we're just attacking. He's definitely gonna crack it, right? Like, there's no way he doesn't. We could play Kumena Speaker right now, but I don't think that's gonna help us. So what if we draw it next turn? Do we have a chance? Alright. No, if he's definitely cracking it, but he might wait till our end step to do it, and if he lets us activate Vial first, it might be good. Alright, what is he gonna do here? I mean, we're also hoping it doesn't have anything else, so. Alright. deal. Because now if he has a Karn, then we still probably just lose. That's a good sign. I mean... Okay. I can live with this. Just have like 1,000,000 mana and nothing to do with it, then that works for me. Fuck, that's bad. Alright, well, now we've lost. Damn it. So close. Well, I mean, actually, it really wasn't that close, to be honest. They never did they not have it. And the chances that we can beat Ensnaring Bridge and Blast Zone are, like, slim to none. I have a very hard time imagining how we could. Like, we can kill Karn. Yeah, no, we can't even attack. Alright, we're dead. Lord was not what we needed off the top. Alright, what, do we make any changes, I guess? We could bring in the... We could take out, like... maybe we just take out one Mirror Regery, actually. We'll just bring in the second Echoing Truth. That's fine. We'll do it like that. Okay. This is it. We have another shitty one-land hand we have to mulligan. And MTGO has decided that we lose. Sure, I guess. Bottom. Whatever. I mean, that's fine. I'm totally cool with us just losing because we couldn't draw lands in our opening hands. Look at me, I'm not mad at all about this. We definitely have to... What hand did you keep that you just, like, Blast Zone Tower Forest? Did you just think that Blast Zone was enough to get there? Because, like, if we can draw a land, we can Spreading Seas it, maybe we can come back because he just kept the world's stupidest hand. But it's okay, though. We just keep drawing nothing but fucking non-land, so that's... Oh, fuck. 3 in a... This is not... How are we supposed to win? I don't understand. I guess we're exiling Echoing Truth. Are you fucking kidding me? Look! This shit is rigged. This is more rigged than the 2016 election against Bernie Sanders. Oh my god. Yeah, whatever, sure. You can go and get Tron. There's nothing I can realistically do about that because I can't draw more than one land. You know what? We're done. Alright, we can't come back from that. Well, that's frustrating as hell. Like, this deck I think was fine, and there was just nothing we could do about it. I don't really have any commentary against this. Like, MTGO has just fucked us, like, so hard it's unbelievable. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that shit show because that's all I got for right now. Yeah, take it easy, everyone.